We live in Brooklyn, baby. We live in Brooklyn, baby.
Welcome back, everybody. Insanity Check, still here.
You're Ken. I'm Skinny.
Yeah, I didn't say that I wasn't, or that you weren't.
They drinking that sugar piss. I told you, they said that shit's got like 8 donuts worth of sugar in it. No, seriously, no, I think it was more than 8. It was alarming when they showed how much sugar
25 grams
was actually in that, and they had like how many like Krispy Kreme donuts it would take to equal the amount of sugar of that. That's why I stopped drinking that shit. It was so much sugar. I was like, oh my God. Because we used to all drink that back when, when it first came out. I was like, oh, some cheap energy joint. I go play ball, drink that stuff. Until I saw that thing, and they said out of all the energy drinks, that one right there has the most sugar. But it has such a weird chemical taste. It's actually, I don't know. It's like
it doesn't taste that sweet, really.
Yeah, it's actually, yeah, it's amazing.
Thank you. While we were at break, we stumbled upon, I guess it would be confusing, baffling, but sure as hell interesting statistics. Where according to a couple of different articles, the U.S. is the only country where more men are raped than women. And of course, our first question was, who's are women raping or men raping? So part of this says that for 2008, for example, the government had previously tallied 935 confirmed incidents of sexual abuse. After asking around, the new number is 216,000. That's 216,000 victims, instances. I seem to agree that prison rape accounted for the majority of all rapes committed in the U.S. in 2008. Likely making the United States the first state where more men are raped than women. So of course, you first think of prison, you think of men,
yeah.
And we all know you don't want to go to jail or else, get that asshole torn out. But then there's evidence that's saying that it's not necessarily men, that women obviously are prisoners too, and they may be more likely to be raped. And then there's like what constitutes rape, what constitutes sexual assault, blackmail, and now there's like a number down here that says the secondary category, non-consensual sexual acts involving pressure, includes 36,100 inmates coerced by such means as blackmail, offers of protection, and demanding payment of a jailhouse debt.
So they're just passing some dude's asshole around to pay a debt.
Yeah. Damn. Apparently that is the case.
Damn.
This is still rape by any reasonable standard. Yeah, I guess that could be true. An estimated 65,700 inmates, including 6,800 juveniles, had sex with staff willingly. But, of course, it is illegal in all 50 states for
correction. Got him extra dessert and shit, I'm pretty sure they were fucking.
Yeah, I suck your dick for a Twinkie, man.
Jeez. Well, they didn't say if it was male staff. It could have been female staff.
This is true. This is true.
Could have been female staff. Or male staff, depending on the gender.
Yeah, you're not allowed to basically fuck the inmates if you're a corrections officer.
Like that shit don't happen.
And since the staff can inflict punishments, including behavioral reports that may extend the time the people serve, solitary confinement, and loss of basic privileges such as showering, and legal or not legal violence, it is often impossible for inmates to say no to the ass fucking or the dick sucking or whatever the Officer Bill or Sally feels it's time for.
Yeah, that's probably fucked up because they can say if you don't do it, we basically gonna give you a bad review or whatever and have you locked up in this bitch a little bit longer.
Yeah, with the other motherfuckers who really want to rape your ass.
Jesus.
And finally, the department estimates that there were 45,000 victims of abusive sexual contacts in 2008, which is unwanted touching by other inmates of the inmate's buttocks, thighs, penis, breasts, or vagina in a sexual way.
Who wrote this article? The Booty Warrior?
Overall, most victims were abused not by other inmates, but like Jan, by corrections staff. Agents of our government paid with our taxes whose job is to keep inmates safe. Well. Once again, the pigs overstepping their boundaries.
That's real fucked up.
Well, we both had a mutual friend back in the day who was a corrections officer on Rikers Island here in New York for about 10 years, 10, 12
stories
years.
we would hear.
The stories we would hear.
Unbelievable. Stories.
Yes, there were, what do you call them, midnight showers?
Yeah.
Where the inmates, the corrections officers would, for whatever reason, get a cat, go into a cell, hem him up, drag him down. He said he saw cats getting dragged down steel steps by their heels into the shower and get worked the fuck over by the corrections officers.
Yeah, they would give him the beating. His door would come open and he would get a beating.
Yeah.
You know, he told me a lot. Yeah, he told us a lot of fucked up shit with the correctional system. But on a side note, I just want to, we were just talking about that, so I just Google this, that shit there, that Arizona Energy RX, right there, has it's the sugar equivalent to 6 cinnamon roll Pop-Tarts. They said, obviously, Arizona took great pains in making sure this can came out looking like something you'd find in a pharmacy. But if your pharmacist ever tries to sell you this much sugar, he should have his license revoked. And if it's energy you're after, this isn't your best vehicle. Caffeine is the only compound in the bottle that's been proven to provide energy, and the amount found within is about what you'd get from a weak cup of coffee. Yeah, so I was telling you that shit is just.
Oh well.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny though. So they had something with the 12 worst. Actually, I don't think that. Okay, yeah, this was the one that I saw that had the donut equivalents. God damn! Look at this. This monster shit. 6 Krispy Kreme donuts. Let's see where the Arizona falls. I mean, because that's let me see. Oh, wait a second. Is Arizona anywhere near the top? Oh, Arizona. Oh, yeah, they're still showing the other one. But yeah, I knew it, the one that I saw that had Krispy Kreme shits, donuts is fucking ridiculous. Oh, my God. The worst espresso drink, Starbucks peppermint white chocolate mocha with whipped cream, the equivalent of 8.5 scoops of Eddie's slow churn rich and creamy coffee ice cream.
Good God.
Yeah, man, they fucking people up with these drinks, boy. Whew. In any case, all right.
Well, I mean, this is a very, very extensive article. I'm sure with lots of battling points and statistics.
Yeah, I mean, I think that link would be kind of interesting for people because I honestly didn't know that. I mean, but I guess it's just from when you just think of rape and what you've seen portrayed in cinema and what you've heard, there's always some sweaty dude jumping on a woman. So, I never really even think of male rape. I mean, because it's always, just the way our bodies function, I always think about, especially the female to male. Like, how can you rape a guy? I mean, how can he stay erect if he's being,
Apparently the Africans can do it. I remember that story we had a little while back. Yeah. Where these African wives were raping. No, there was 2 separate ones. There was one where 3 chicks were raping cats across the land and shit.
They was on some wanton rape fest, and the other one they raped that motherfucker till he died.
Yeah.
His heart gave out. So,
oh well. I found this actually on the dreaded Facebook. Someone had this. It's called Mutant Family Portraits. Let me get those pictures ready. Some cat, Ulrich Collette. He takes pictures. He fuses family members together bilaterally, symmetry to be darned. In his genetic portrait series, Collette combined parents, children, cousins, siblings, Harvey Dent style to highlight the subtle genetic differences between the relatives. And we should be having a couple up right now. Just let me know which ones you have up. The woman.
That's very informative. Which woman?
The one with the beard or no?
The one without the beard. So the one with
so it should be the
one with the gray hair, one side gray. Okay.
So this is a father and daughter. The daughter is 33 and the father is 60.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's a dude. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, damn, that is so good.
I mean, especially with these are just really good shots.
I mean, yeah, and you can. I mean, but I'm saying, even though obviously he's a a weather old timer, but you can really see that they're definitely related. Because I'm looking at the jawline.
Yeah.
Forget the skin. The old skin is going to show signs of age, but look at the jawline and look at the hairline. Look at the hairline. That's very good. I mean, I love this kind of stuff. I mean, I've always been fascinated by.
What's the next one?
People's. Boy and his father? Oh, the 9-year-old guy? The little kid?
Yeah.
I mean, he looks a little bit like the Toxic Avenger right now.
Yeah, that's exactly.
But it's still, no, I mean, because his head is, he's little, he hasn't grown yet, but still you can see the resemblance. Because what I'm doing by looking at the picture, I'm just imagining if you can somehow stretch and scale the child's face up, it's a very good match. Because he decided to go along the nose and the mouth, but obviously the eyes are,
right.
It's a grown man as opposed to a baby. I mean, a 9-year-old, but it's a very good match. You clearly see that this is there's a genetic match there.
Next one.
Which one's coming up now? None? Oh, we don't have one? There are no more?
The other one's going to come up.
Oh, it's going to come up?
No, they couldn't come up.
They won't come up.
Well,
it'll actually be here through the magic of editing.
Yeah.
So
this one right now is
which one is this? That's the daughter and father.
Daughter. She's 13
and he's 55. Yeah.
Right.
And look at the eyes. If you look at the eyes, once again, the face, the jaw, the facial bone structure. Look along the forehead. That's a very, very, very good match.
Yeah.
I mean,
Huh?
which are you showing that one? Oh, okay, yeah, that's a very, very good match. The one between the twins is actually really cool too.
Yeah, that's good because they're identical twins, just male, female.
Yeah, and
they basically have the same eyes.
It looks. You know what? If it were not, put it this way, that is such a close resemblance that if clearly she has her eyebrows done, if she did not have that long hair, if somehow she cut her hair exactly like you would be, and he shaved clean, that would look like a virtually a perfect match.
Yeah.
I mean, because we're not perfectly symmetrical anyway. So that is very good, and that one is very good as well.
Yeah, this is father and son, 29 son.
and 56.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one of the better ones. Like you said, the hair, poor bastard. He's already losing his hair.
He's already losing his hair.
He actually kind of looks like
what, Tony Shalhoub?
Who went after Harrison Ford in The Fugitive? Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was going to go more with David Suchet. Is that his name? David Suchet? Poirot? Hercule Poirot? The actor that played him? Because that's who he sort of reminds me of. Let me see, because I'm looking at it. So that's the pops, and that's the son. The funny thing I find is that the son has bushier eyebrows than the pops, which is on all the other ones. Obviously, the old man, growing hair from all sorts of places, has more hair. But
and his mother's eyes apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, but everything else, I mean, that's really good. And also, the pops got one Gravity's pulling on that damn earlobe because the pops is a little bit bigger ear, but hanging.
They really stretch. I guess
I don't know, man. Gravity's snatching them. Which one is up now?
Nah, we went.
Oh, okay, that one's up. Yeah, okay. So you can see that. These things are very fascinating. Very fascinating. I mean, I love. I mean, don't you like looking at like to see exactly what you got from your pops and your moms? Just like.
Well, that's the funny thing. I think I actually am like some type of perfect blend. There's very few things on me in my head that I could say, okay, that's her and that's him. People say I have my father's chin, but I'm like, okay, I don't really see that.
So you think you're like right dead in the middle?
I think so.
And what about your brother?
He has my father's. He doesn't even have my father. He has the size of my father's nose, but he doesn't have the shape.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. But does he have the laugh lines that your pops have? The way, because that's what whenever I see your father and your brother, the space around the nose is what I see. Then I'm like, okay, that's Poppy. I can see that.
I guess.
But you said it's a different, but it's so it was
think
a different shaped nose though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I think if anything, I think I might have his cheeks. 'Cause he actually does have bald cheeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But anyway, we thought that was interesting, non-life threatening,
Not gruesome,
and non-completely fucked up.
And believe it or not, this is something that I mean, and for the people out there that might be watching this, that know me, I'm always talking about this. I always find it just so fascinating to spot things that parents, place down on their children.
So if you,
pass along to their children, rather.
Want to go see this or get yourself shot up with your kids?
Yeah.
Again, this is Mutant Family Portraits, and the photographer is Ulrich Collette.
It's very fascinating. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to have that service.
Yeah, actually, that'd be cool. Anyway, we will be taking a quick break, and we'll be back.
We're trying